Hi, my name is Kelsey Hirsch, and I'm going to be talking about climate change over the last 50 million years, including how our climate has changed, but more importantly, why our climate has changed. So let's get right into it. Looking at the last 50 million years, we have evidence that our climate has been changing over geologic time. Contrary to the short-term climate changes we see today, we actually see that Earth's climate has been cooling over the last 50 million years. So now we're asking the question of why. How does Earth's climate change without human interference? Maybe once we understand that, we can have a clearer view of today's climate change. So one of the theories that scientists came up with to explain the cooling trend is called the gateway hypothesis. The gateway hypothesis points to the movement of the continents as the key change that has caused Earth's climate to be where it is in the modern day. Specifically, the gateway hypothesis points to changes in key ocean gateways, which can be thought of places where ocean currents were let through, where they were previously blocked off, or the opposite. So they point to that as the main cause for the shift. And this hypothesis subscribes to the idea that a change in ocean temperature and heat distribution will change the overall temperature, including on land. And this hypothesis was tested by two main case studies, one in Antarctica and the other one in the Central American Seaway. So the Antarctic case study hypothesized that the opening of Drake's Passage let the warm eastward flowing equatorial water through, what had previously been blocked off and redirected around the continent. This ultimately caused Antarctica to become thermally isolated, meaning no more warm water was being directed around the continent as had previously been. The thermal isolation and lack of warm ocean water, according to the hypothesis, was the main reason for the formation of the Antarctic ice sheet that we have today. On the other hand, the Central American Seaway case study hypothesized that the rising of the Isthmus of Panama redirected low-latitude warm ocean currents northward, where it had previously been able to flow through into the Central Pacific, which would ultimately result in warmer water in the northern latitudes. So this warm water is hypothesized to cause an increase in evaporation, an increase in precipitation on land, which would primarily fall as snow, and ultimately lead to the growth of northern hemisphere ice sheets. So although this hypothesis has not completely been supported or not supported, there is strong evidence that the movement of the continents and the opening and closing of key ocean gateways has something to do with the changing in Earth's climate due to the cause and effect relationships seen in Earth's timeline. We need to conduct further research to gather more evidence for why and how the Earth's climate has changed.